What's up, everybody? What I got for you today is I'm going to be adding this glove box light to my 2022 Ford Explorer ST. So for those of you that don't know, Ford stopped putting these glove box lights along with several other things in these vehicles in 2021 sometime. And actually a lot of the 2021s will have the wiring that this light will plug into right here behind the glove box already there. Well, the 2022s don't have that. But good news is they're still using the same little opening actuator or dampener, I should say, that has a switch built in it that this plugs into. And the spot for this light is still there in the glove box compartment. So what I did was I cut that factory end off, since I don't have it anyway. And I had one of these ends. You can buy these different ends at several different places, Amazon or whatever. You just need a 2-wire electrical connector. I figured out that when this is closed, so when these two are connected, is when the switch is in the on position, and when 12 volts is supplied to these wires right here, and these two are touching each other and the switch be on, then that makes the glove box lights come on. So all I really need is a power source, a constant 12 volt source, since it has a switch already built in, and I'll be good to go. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do in the car, you go ahead and open up the glove box, and right here on the side, you'll just push up on this, and then that'll come unclipped, just like that. You see how the mechanism works. Then on either side, you have these tabs. You'll just slightly close the glove box so you can get it over the lip. See how there's a little bit of lip there. Then the glove box come open. Once you have the glove box open, you have these T25 Torx that you have to take out. Don't worry with those don't have to come out. So just take out those, 3, 4, 5 of them, and then the whole glove box assembly will come out. So the glove box is out. Just firmly pull. There's a couple of little tabs here, and you just pull the glove box and it'll come unsnapped out. So on some of the vehicles, 2021s, what you'll have is on the back of the box somewhere, I think right here is where that connector would be at if you had it. Well, as you can see, I don't have any of that, so I need to find a constant 12 volt source to tap into here. I do, however, have the spot for the light here, and then the place in here to plug my switch into. So I have those. So here's how you route everything. Your light will go in just like this. Then all this just clips, since this is a factory harness, clips in, and then this will plug in, so you can see it down here. The best way to get to that is to open the glove box up. Once you get the glove box open, there it is right there. You just go ahead and plug that in, and then all this stuff's how it'll hang. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I took this piece off of the factory piece, and I'll add it to this little bad boy right here and give it a more factory up here. I couldn't really find something that was 12 volt constant, and I'm not gonna mess around with all the wiring in here, and I wouldn't advise you do it either. So I looked for something that has power in the accessory mode and while the vehicle is running, and this little floorboard light here has a 12 volt source directly from the battery, it would seem, probably from a module somewhere. But anytime the key is in the on position or the vehicle's running, then it's going to have power going to this light in the floorboard here, and it'll be able to illuminate the glove box. So where that is going to be this connector here. It's going to be plugged right down in there, and it's for this floorboard light that goes in just like this. And the wire that I found that has the power going to it is going to be this green one here on the top side. Mine's green with the red stripe. Here's the pin location. It's the one to the farthest right here. Get this wire a little out the way. So you see where the clip is, there's 3 wires. It's gonna be the one farthest right. Mine's green, looks like, with a red stripe. Okay, so this is what I came up with. This is the connector that I have that I changed out the factory connectors for. If you already have the factory connector, like I said, it will plug right in. This will be much easier for you. But I tapped into this footwell light in the passenger side, and I have a lot of this cloth wiring tape here. I bought it off of Amazon, and I just kind of wrapped it around here for 2 different reasons. 1, to make it look more factory. 2, to keep that from rattling on stuff. This will kind of dampen the sound quite a bit when it's in there. This right here is going to be in my ground wire. It's going to connect to where all the other grounds do, right behind the glove box. And the power goes into this green with a red stripe here. That's the one that I found out was power. Now that gives me power basically whenever the ignition is on, and for 30 seconds after, or 60 seconds, or whatever you have it set for the accessory power. So this will be accessory power. So when the car has been off for a long time, then it's not going to work. But if you open the door, it also gives you, even when the power is off, it turns this power back on. So it's while it's running, while the ignition is on, and anytime you open the door, you'll get about 30 to 60 seconds worth of power for the glove box light. So it's going to work perfect. We have it with all the wires routed. Use the ground where this ground right here comes down and connects. And I've got the glove box, you know, just kind of snap back into place here. And as you can see, the glove box light is on. And if I take the actuator here and go all the way to close, the glove box light is out. Open it up, glove box light is on. So, works really good. Now all we gotta do is put the rest of the bolts back in, and now we have a glove box light. If it's something that you really care about, you're riding around at nighttime. My wife's been having to look for Kleenexes and whatnot for our daughter in the back, and we don't have a light in the glove box. This right here is really gonna help us out. Wasn't too difficult. The hardest part was finding which wire to tap into, and now I've made this video for you. Hopefully it'll be easy. You already know exactly where to go and what to do. Again, the part number is at the beginning of the video. It'll show you what the part number is for this light. I think it was like 20 bucks or something for this light. And you don't have to have that special connector like what I had. You can just wire it straight in. But you know, you can buy a little cheap 2-wire connectors like that pretty cheap off of Amazon, and that'll give you a way to unplug it. If you ever want to remove the glove box again, you'll be able to unplug it out and just remove it all as one piece instead of having to worry about your wiring that's, you know, soldered in place. Also, this gives you the ability to solder it over on the bench and get everything wrapped up and loomed up and looking good before you bring it over here, and then you just basically plug it back in. So, thanks everybody for watching. Hope this helps somebody out. If you like this video, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Really just share it with people to get this out here for the people that have the 2022. The glove box light was something that I actually cared about. And if you care about it too, this is how to do it. Thanks.